I got thrown out of the car, you know, in the last episode. I ended up going rich, and yeah, I kind of ended up becoming depressed. I died, and I realised that maybe getting this money did not really fix up my life, and I realised that the frontman was actually Demon the entire time. My one friend, and I lost player 2 to 202 because of this guy. But 1 year later, I was about to leave. That is when I was about to leave, see my door and change my life, I saw that same recruiter recruiting another person. These games, the Squid games, the Npcs are still going on after 1 year after I beat it. That means another one has happened since I won, and I was just like every single other person, every single winner, who once they win the money, they just go on with their life. Well, I was going to be the first ever person to stop these Squid games after winning them. I won them, now I'm going to end them. Now that I realised what's actually going on. But of course, I wasn't really 100% in. So of course, this guy ended up escaping. I ended up getting arrested. I ended up assaulting this guy, but I still have a card. And I ended up getting arrested, as you can see. So this is me right now. As you can see, this is where we left off last episode. I promised that I'd find this island and I'd stop these games for good. Especially after that recruiter did that. But luckily, because of how rich I am, I just bailed myself out of prison. I didn't even last 1 day. I just realised. As soon as I realised I bailed myself out, yeah. So that's right, the main character of this story, who's played these games before? No! Yep. I, of course, am going to stop these games. I've bailed myself out, and now it is time to stop messing around and end these games for good. So I ended up, finding an abandoned motel as my hideout. And my creditors from before I even knew the games existed, now they work for me instead of hunting me. And now we're hunting that recruiter, as I think I'll be able to stop these games for some reason. Stop these games because basically I'm just such a good person. So yeah, this is my room. I've been making sure every single thing that I can is monitored. And for about 3 years, been nothing. We went through every single station. And I mean every single station. And we have not seen anything. It's just been a normal metro. No Dakshi, no recruiter guy. I even showed for 3 years straight looking for the same person. He's so good. I have not seen this recruiter since he made his escape and almost got me arrested for assault. And after I bailed myself out, this guy needs to have some, me and him need to have a one-to-one. This guy really thinks he can escape. Well, I ain't giving up until I'm dead or until my job is over. And I will promise you, this is not over, and I will find this recruiter guy, and I will get back in those games, and I'll end them from the inside. Yes, basically, I hired these people, and basically, then they helped me, they helped me find him, and basically after 3 years of constant looking around, yo guys, have you seen him? Created a big a big lookout army. I am really determined to find this guy, but it's always been the same. After each day of investigation, each day, I was pretty convinced. I feel like soon enough they'll give up and just think I'm literally stick to the idea that I'm probably a maniac. Even though I literally saw him, and that one guy probably ended up coming back in the games after he realised that I stole it off him. Yes, basically, that's 3 games that have happened since... No, that's actually... 4 games have happened since I won it. 4 of those Squid games. And I have not seen any of them ever since that recruit. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I want revenge on. That's personal. That's out of the games things, but still. But after 3 years, I had to give up. I thought maybe this is just dumb and I should just accept that. I'm just like everyone else. Give up this search. Clearly, maybe I was not meant to be. 3 years later, when we thought that would be another day, just like the past 3 years have been, in my revenge arc, because this guy killed player 202, and my best friend Demon is now the frontman. So yeah, I kind of need revenge from that, you know. So yeah. So yeah, basically, I need to go back there right now because we need some content. I mean, to stop these games and not deal with this. So 3 years passed. That's when they see him. The same guy right there. He was real. Playing the same Daxi game as always. And this time, a different person. Probably going to end up in this year's Squid Games. Because I don't really think it's going to end this quickly. But basically, as soon as I realised this, I was like, probably just a little day. And they told me they found them. I was like, oh, gotta leave this motel, bro. So I put the motel on lockdown, you know, left the motel immediately. Finally, actually came out. Yes, I did help, but I was starting to give up. So I was starting to be depressed in there. But I ended up locking the motel. They found him, jumping right into my car. As you can see right here, I jumped right into my car. I'm like, alright, yo, just send me your location. I'm heading right now. I'm in the car. I'm about to go. Alright, so basically I tell them to follow this guy as it seems like he's moving on. They managed to keep in track as you know, epic driving skills. I don't have a driver's license, but listen, okay, I just stole a car, desperation, 3 years, I am not missing this chance, and the car's the fastest way I can actually travel right now. So, yeah, of course, while I'm on my way trying to find this guy, I end up accidentally speeding because I'm so happy that I'm about to find this guy. I end up speeding, not even caring. I'm no longer fearful. When I first entered it, I was fearful. Remember? I told you that. I was fearful, but now I'm not scared. I'm focused on getting these games over with. I am not scared anymore. And then police come over, pin me. I end up just giving me all my stuff, and then when I realise they're cutting time here, I realise I cannot deal with this. So I quickly just grab my credit card. I don't even go with my credit card. As soon as I realise this, I just drive. I pull the window up, drive away. And I know that they're probably realising that, you know what, it's me. Because one time there was a detective, apparently. And I was really, really depressed because, like, this is when I was in debt. And then I told him about the game thing. Because, you know, when I was depressed, yeah, I started trying to get the games involved. But now I must put it in my matter hands. Now, I want to put these games in my hands. If the police are not going to be helpful. Yeah, that was off screen. I'm done. Now, this could be the day where all this pain ends. And I can finally put a stop to these, so wicked games. But as I'm trying to get there, these guys end up getting down an alley. My hitmen end up following down an alley, and turns out it was a trick. They end up falling for the recruit's trick. He was there the entire time, and they thought, and then as soon as the recruiter realised, yeah, we're next to his house right now, right next to a secret passage he takes. He cannot accept this fact. Also earlier, he went to a park and ended up just doing random stuff with homeless people and ended up destroying all their bread just because they picked the other option and it's blaming God of them. But we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, this recruiter's messed up. But let's skip all that and now let's get some action. So basically, the recruiter finally finds out these guys. Plan has failed. They end up getting there, you know. They end up getting beat up by an alley. I know, just pretend like you see two goons and the recruiter and he's beating up after really, really tense fight. The recruiter beats them down, kidnaps them, leaving a lot of blood and the knife that they had. One of them had for protection, not really good with it. Ended up getting hit by a suitcase, and yeah, they end up both getting knocked out. Alright, so they lose this fight and they end up getting kidnapped into the recruiter's special house. Now, the last message I see of them, I only know about they're by the alley, and I know the recruiter's near. This right here. Yeah, you thought I was talking about that? This right here is the recruiter's little area. After we went down the alley, the recruiter basically dragged them down the street until they got to a secret entrance in this building. Now, I don't know what happened in this building, but apparently, for what I heard from this guy, I basically, you know, they got kidnapped, they woke up, then this guy ended up showing his true intentions, locked them all up. They had to play rock, paper, scissors -1 and plus Russian roulette for the loser. And at first it was just intense. No one died. Each loser ended up surviving until Mr. Kim apparently saved this guy. Because this guy did not want to kill him, he ended up purposely losing, knowing that he's gonna die. And that's alright. He ends up dying. This guy ends up dying. The recruiter face like, oh yeah, this is normal and fun. Killing someone in an intense way. Yeah, this is just some harmless fun. Ends up you've survived. This guy ends up yelling at him, and then the recruit has enough, knocks this guy out once again, just to get him away without him knowing what's actually going on. Now I've just went down the alley, and I realise that they're missing. I find that building, and here I've realised it. The recruiter has killed the main guy who used to hunt me, and now only one of them remain, and I bet he's already quit. I feel all depressed thinking that I've lost. This guy, now that he knows I was after him, he's managed to kill the guy who actually knows where he is and has made his escape and managed to escape before I got there. I got right in there just when he was fully gone and left the body there. I go back into my motel after losing my house because of my depression. When I first won the games, I didn't have sense to pay taxes anymore, so I ended up living inside a abandoned motel. Get all my money locked up. So yeah, but as I walk back into what I thought would be the room forever, here I am right now. I see the recruiter's face, looking at everything I've been doing. At first I'm like, oh my god, I'm soon hide that. And I act like I was expecting him. When he knows, when I know I wasn't really. We end up standing up, I guess. I'm not sitting down. Soon enough, I have a tense argument. This guy actually used to be one of the guards. I don't know how, but he ended up becoming one of the guards. Shot his dad just because he got eliminated. Did not care, just for fun. Just like he killed Mr. Kim, just for fun because he lost. This guy is way more worse than when I first saw him. Now they actually knows. I'm no longer one else. This tense argument and backstory ends up playing a game of Russian roulette to end it all. If I lose, my journey ends here. If he loses, he has a card that will help me with everything. But I can only get it once he's dead. So once this guy dies, I'm able to take that card, and then apparently it will show me a location, and it will help me get to the games and actually give me a shot at being the first ever person to actually, attempt to stop the games. And I hope I'm good at it. So of course, after the real argument, I agree. Sure, we'll have Russian roulette, screw it. This is the only way, I guess. So basically, yeah, we end up playing. First one, I go first. No act of fear. He thinks I'm just trying to hide it. He ends up doing it in a more aggressive way, and soon it goes back and forward until it comes down to the last two. It's mine. I have a 50-50 chance of dying or living. As it goes in my head, I think about, I can just shoot him right now. My chances of actually killing him are so high. I can just kill him right now. Screw it. That's when this guy starts telling me. Realising that I'm hesitating. Realising I'm thinking about it. Sometimes this guy's literally messing with my head. Reading my mind. I'm thinking about killing him. That's until his words completely flip my mind around. Once he realises that I'm thinking this, he ends up using his stupid, villainous methods to basically, make me not want to do it. So, probably trying to kill me in my way. Just like all the games would. And of course, this guy ends up, trying to, kill me. He ends up telling me, if I kill him, I'm just like everyone else. Greedy. For their victory, so they'll literally do anything. Even that means cheating. And if I do it, I have to admit one thing. If I do it, I'm admitting to him. Even if he does, I'm admitting to the world I'm just like everyone else, and I am just a piece of trash. I am just like every single other person in this world. A worthless, greedy person who'll do literally anything if it meant they'll get something that'll really help them. Like money. Killing people for money. I used to be like that. Now, after winning those games and after 4 years of this pain, I am not going to be falling for those same old tricks anymore. Realising that there's no way, even if I do kill this guy, he still wins, I pull the trigger. That grim look on his face of greed and knowing that he's won turns to realising he's dead. I pull the trigger. I try not to think about it. As soon as I get the hesitation, the idea of it, I immediately do it. I don't back out. Soon as I think about doing it, I do it. And I end up surviving. Because of my plot armour, I end up surviving because it's way too early for a main character to die, but it ain't too early for you to die, recruiter. Now the gun is going to fire. The recruiter, whoever gets shot by that gun, is going to die. I give it recruiter. Knowing that he's finally lost. He might have destroyed me in Daxi, but he can't destroy me in a much deadlier game now I'm used to his games. His plan did not work. And of course at first he's also thinking about shooting me. But that's when I use the same method this time. I'm telling you, he's like all his game organisers, following whatever they say to do, because he's just like their little dog. They'll heal, do literally anything, because he's the game organizer, demon, frontman's little pet. That's what he's going to be admitting if this guy kills me. He realises that I've completely flipped the script on him. And I guess he can't take it as he looks at me, dead in the eyes. Doesn't say a single word. Puts the gun right at him and says something under his breath, really, really low. I think I heard a tiny bit of it. I don't really know, but he ends up just saying something like, "You cheat." Something like that, but after he says that really muffled sentence under his breath, where I can't really hear it, but it might just be something important. But anyways, after he says this random thing, he ends up shooting himself, ending his life. Shooting himself where literally an instant death. He dies. All his blood, the recruiter's defeated. And this time, he also... I sit right up. First step's done. Find the recruiter and end him. It's done. Russian roulette. The recruiter finally has been defeated in his own game. And then the completely opposite way, which he thought would happen. He lost on one thing that he thought he could make any other opponent. He lost to his same old trick. I get right in him. Take a deep breath. Think about. I take out the card. I guess this is my next step. He wasn't lying. I untie. Of course, looks exactly like the game organizer's little tricks. Should be the same. I pick it up 21st of October. Yeah, 31st of October. In a building. That's actually nearby. But before I can think of anything, police officer ends up hearing the recruiter's death. Suicide shot. Comes right in to investigate. Realises that other guy who survived has actually been knocked out here. Saves this guy. Tells him to wait. And then he ends up finding me. Mistakes me for killing this random guy. Is about to arrest me. But during he's saying, "Oh, no, it's police stuff," this random guy comes in there and knocks this guy out, saving me. And I'm like, what the heck? And then this guy yells, saying, "Ha!" to the recruiter. That's when I realised this guy must have been the winner for that little rock paper scissors game who Mr. Kim died to. Well, we got revenge on him and he died in the perfect way possible. Which I guess is cool. We will know that. Anyways, we won against them and I managed to survive arrest. We take this guy to a chained area in another room, much more bigger. Yeah, while this guy's cleaning up, making sure there's literally no trace, just in case. That's when I find out this guy is the brother of Demon. And he also wants to try to help. I tell him that, yes, I will happily help him. And soon if we gain each other's trust, and apparently he has a whole army. And this shall be the end of these games. Now that I've got a full team, now that we know where the island is, now we can get to people really good. We end up training a little bit in secret gunfires, just pretend there's a gunfire in an area. And soon enough, after a few days, up to October 31st, we end up training, because we know that these guys have guns, and we know they're probably very, very, very talented by now, especially how long they've been shooting people. So we did all the training that we possibly could, and on October 31st, we're going to meet the frontman, I guess, hopefully. Right here. We came right inside this building. Apparently, meeting. Nothing seemed to be in here. It was a trick. There were Halloween costumes. This must be where all they put the Halloween decorations. I don't know. Halloween stuff, but we got tricked. There's no one in here. That's when this detective and his guys make sure that's when they see a car. And they see him. The frontman and his guards. The other guy who, won, kind of came in to check on me as I took a long time. As I'm trying to secrets, I realise that they're here. I hear gunfires, symbolising. That's when the army comes out, making sure the frontman is in the car. That's when the frontman comes up. Demon in his mask. We talk once again, only this time it is in action, and I'm ready. I get my gun out. I'm ready to kill you. The frontman does not seem scared at all. It's almost like he's used to this. And apparently this detective, while I was actually playing, also went here and ended up in the island, causing all drama. So this guy is not afraid anymore because of that. And it ended with this guy with the detective ended up almost dying by getting shot by this own guy. Apparently Demon is the detective's brother. What? As this guy, the detective is actually Oni. This guy is not Demon. He is Oni. Oni was behind all this. And it tells me, maybe. I realise there's some guys, the VIPs. I realise that. He's not, but it seems like the only way I can actually do anything. The games start tomorrow. Do you want to join? I say, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I managed to... new plan. Instead of just trying to find the island and kill them from there, maybe if I leave the detective and the army to try and put a tracker, I actually could be doing this. Tomorrow is when all players are being recruited to the game, going to the game. Players that successfully rang up. And now I am one of them. A returning winner. Back in action. Of course, I actually end up... During that day, I end up getting a dentist. I end up getting a tracker in my mouth. Really secretly. Now these game modes are gone. November 1st. It's midnight. Detectives are ready to follow, just like he did the first time. First time when he tried to enter the island. He realised something was wrong, and that's how he came in. I ended up jumping into the car as I talked with the frontman. Everyone else is in the back, and I'm the only one with VIP access. Right next to the frontman and his driver guard. Much better upgrade than what I remember 4 years ago. This guy ends up telling me. Frontman ends up telling me on our trip to this island. On roads somehow. Turns out, we end up, I get put inside this car. But a much more detailed and better way than last time when I just got told to get in, got in, it's out. guards actually helped me in this time. Almost like they were making sure I got in a certain way. Not just like everyone else. Weird. Anyways, after a brief talk, me and the frontman make a deal. The frontman, I find out that the frontman's doing this because of humanity. The games will end once humanity gets fixed. Longer humanity stays like this, the more games that will happen, and the more death, and the more pain everyone will feel. I tell the frontman that no, you're wrong. You're wrong. But I can fix humanity. And you'll be proven wrong. Just you wait. After our deal, I'm successfully going in. Back to where it all started. The Squid Games. Again. The masked guards, players, the games, death. But only this time, instead of trying to win it, I'm trying to stop it and end the frontman and end these games for good. That's when I woke up. Back to where it all started. On player 456 once again. I woke up. Probably the same bed, I don't know, but same side of the room. Same place. Something different on the floor, but different people. Everyone's lined up once again, and I've woken up late. Just like how it all started. Everyone's waiting, just like they've been told. Just like everything. Just how everything started. There's some cool dudes, arguments. The guards come in. They tell everyone the same stuff. Only this time, after each game, we have to vote. And there's only going to be teams. Team X, people who want to leave. Team O, of people who don't. I check myself. Making sure that track is still in there. I can definitely feel the teeth. So, I just assume it's in there. Also, I look up. Realise, yep, piggy bank. Everyone seems going there. People are suspicious. This is exactly how people were like in the introduction last time. After the little introduction, we go out. Of course, this time, we go out and the first game begins. Everything the exact same. Red light, green light. Only this time there's different people. And seems like to be different guards than last time, but it's the same place. And most probably still the exact same. People are suspicious. While we were taking our photo, when I first got here I was smiling. Trying to be the jolly guy. But now that I realise what the truth is, I've played these games before, Revenge Arc. Letting this frontman know that I'm back. And this will be the year where I will make sure it all comes to an end. Just you wait. First, of course, we have to deal with this. So, yeah. I also meet another one of my childhood friends. Not Player 202. Player 202 is a completely other person. But I meet someone else. As you can see right here. Yeah, these people are random people. But I met my friend. Apparently he was a player. Which is crazy. Don't know where he is right now. But yeah, I met my old friend. We were friends for about a few days. Don't really care. Not as special to me, but it's definitely crazy that, and once again, another one of my friends ended up in this death game. Just like last time. Only this time, different people, bro. And they're probably just going to die. Once again, and I'm not dealing with all that again. Not again, we're not having a repeat. They're going to be in way more different. After I realised that we're definitely playing red light, green light, looks like the same, I warn everyone. I tell everyone, yo guys, and at red light, do not move, alright? If you move, you die, alright? So do not move, okay? Do not move at all. Whatever you do not move or you're dead, okay? People, of course, start laughing at me, saying, oh, this is going mad. I'm like, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but you're gonna get shot. So do not move if you want to keep your life, alright? I warn everyone. Let the first game begin. I'll make sure to be in front of everyone. Hold still! Oh, hell no. People died once again. People scream once again, realising that was right. Everything's the exact same. I tried to warn everyone. But now, hopefully, people actually listen. Guys, stop panicking and come on, guys. Hold still! Every single red light. A group of people are getting eliminated. Listen to me, you're going to die if you do that. Stop moving. Stop moving if you want to keep your lives. Alright? Quit it. Come on. Hold still. Oh. Hold still. Oh, God. Hold still. Random guy called Danos seems to be causing some trouble, but I still want to save him as well. Hold still. It's the exact same. People are starting to listen, but some people are accidentally messing up at this point. Stop! Someone ends up getting pushed. Some people are sabotaging. Can't really trust anyone, can you? As I start to blend into the crowd. I think I've told them enough times now. But the same thing happens. Once again, a lot of players end up dying. I realise that maybe it is not that easy. You can tell them a million times and they'll understand. But there's still going to be groups of people every single red light who will move. And I realise this. Literally every single person is eliminated. I just cannot do this. Hold still! Ugh. Please, man. Hold still. At least once again, someone's pushing me. Can you go away? Please, man, hold still. Every single red light, people are lying once again. It's literally, you can't do anything. 248 people already eliminated. And it's just going to increase more. And we got to finish this game quickly. I am not doing this again. Come on, guys. If you have a brain, listen to me. Hold still, man. Stop moving. Time's running out. Got the next green light. Run for it. There's still quite a lot of people. Green light, go, go, go. Run for it. Go. Thought I'd see so much. The first time I never tried to help, more people made it. When I tried to help, even more people got eliminated. I realised everything the exact same. I mean, this time, this game actually ended up worse. At least I managed to save some people. I managed to save this Danos guy, who seemed to have a lot of trouble, but I had to deal with it. Don't care, villain or not, I'm saving you. Because you don't deserve to die here. You never understood. I came here to save you all. All of you came here for the same reason I did. Red light, green light ends, and except for everyone else, except for the 309 players who did not make it across, especially the ones who died because of time, which was way too many, by the way. Especially 1 or 2 million max, but that was way too much. Hopefully, next game won't be as bad. We come right back. Now, luckily, I actually know something. I know that they're coming soon. I had not checked my tracker yet. I was just too focused on saving everyone. That was kind of, depressing. But I feel like we could do this. We really could. So, with the people we actually got, I end up, trying. Go 3 minutes. Tracker's in. So there's no point trying to stop the games right now. So I decide here. We get to vote if we want to continue the games or not. And because I know my tracker's in here, I just need to give them a few more times. I wouldn't expect them to get here. So I end up picking it up. The first time ever, I decided to continue these games. Because they just need more time. And if I end up saving everyone, then what was the point actually coming here? Without checking my tracker, I assume that my tracker's in the game. And I end up voting for the next game. Bro, the next game is tomorrow. By then, they should come. They're really good detectives. One day should be max. So I ended up voting no, knowing that tomorrow, before the second game, the games are getting shut down early. And every single person who's here right now who actually listens to me is going to survive. And I don't care if I have this O badge on. I am going to save everyone still. I just need to give the guys more time. That's it. More time. That night, I fall asleep. Telling myself, I can still feel my tooth, so I believe my track is still there. That's when I realised that maybe these games game organisers aren't as dumb as, they look, and I thought they were. As after that night, I realised that would be the last time I ever picked O, because that's when I realised I might actually lose this battle. The tracker was my only hope, and was literally the only reason why I went in. Because that was the only way. But how are they going to know that when they realise when they get to the seaside, it has been taken out? When they were transporting me here, they took it out without anyone knowing and traded it off somewhere completely underrated. No, completely somewhere else. Not related at all to finding this island. So, I don't know just until the next day. That's when I get with the group. 1 X-player, 3 O's, and right now, and for the last time, me as no. I realise this. I realise tracker is. The next day starts and the game's about to begin. Everyone is ready to play. Only this time, it's not Dalgona. It's a Dalgona type place, like Dead Clouds, Childhood. But this time, it's like everyone has their own courts. We're going to go to childhood little mini games and get around, man. This could be a fast game, but weird. Everyone relied on me after that. I told everyone came up to me. Everyone who survived, pretty much. And pretty much the majority of the survivors trusted me. Now, even though I managed to find a group of people that actually still trusted me, player 145 was the biggest one. Player 145. The rest, I hope he survived. But me and player 145, yeah, that's my other friend. Luckily, he actually listened to me. So, let's hope we get to go through this together. It is really weird, though. That's what I realised. I realised that the tracker isn't there. Oh my god. What's happening? What's happened? The tracker is not in there. That's why I realised it's all gone. I remember, I felt something weird in there, but I just thought, I didn't think of anything. First, I just ended up risking everyone's life playing the second game because I thought they only needed more time to get there, and they took the tracker. I guess we have to do another game. I tell them all to lock in, and I'm sorry that was not Dalgona, but just try your best. Of course, I lose quite a lot on the alliance, but yeah, me and player 145 still good. The game starts just when I realise this, and I've been chosen for Dakshi. I immediately flip that over. Yeah, I've been training Dakshi for a little bit. Yeah, it took me about, I'm actually embarrassed. But you know what? I do not care. Go on. Player 145, my pal, was pretty good at this game, actually. Good job, guy. Good job. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We were doing pretty good. We're probably one of the best teams in here, but I promised I'd save everyone and get out of here just if they survive one more game. Someone fails at spin tap a little bit. Come on, you've got this. Come on. Time to really waste here. Come on, let's go. And they finally make it after a furious once. The last game begins. We're going to time limit now. Under 25 seconds remain. I'm on the last one, and then we also have to run to the finish line. 155. Come on. You've got this. We're all cheering up. Come on, you've got this. The only X-player. 1, 2, 1, 2. 10 seconds on the clock. We make it. Thanks to my epic strategy, every single player makes it. Even though they realise it's not what they were training for last night, it is. Everyone made it. Everyone survived. It was really good. Once again, we all get to vote, and only this time I realise I'm being Team X for the rest of my time here. Now that I realise that. literally picking out his death trap. I tell everyone, do not worry. I'm actually surprised. The first game ever, not a single elimination happened. Because simply, luckily, every single player who actually listened to me survived. Where's my friend? My friend, for some reason, is not here. Don't tell me he's in the O team. I don't care anyways. We better know each other. He was one of my good friends, but he wasn't as special. I didn't really have anyone to protect anymore. As I knew, they'd probably end up dying anyway. But I was just trying my best. I'm sorry, but I tried a good to go. But I realised, O team wins again. I realised it's my fault, but like, I joined Team X. O team has more, once again. Third round. I told everyone wanted to leave. And then as soon as they get the chance to leave, they end up choosing O. What's happened over the second game? What? Everyone's having arguments. Betrayals, everything. We literally promised that would all get out of here after the second game. Now that I realise there's no tracker. And I might as well just save everyone. But it looks like we'll continue for the third game because apparently some people wanted to betray people. I, of course, stuck to my word, and now this X-Badge is going to stay here for a while. I cannot believe this. Guys, what is wrong with you? Oh, people, you horses. You do realise what you're doing, right? What is wrong with you? Come on, you picked on as well. Yeah, because I had a tracker, and I thought I'd get here, but they stole it away from me. Of course they did. You never stood a chance anyways, player 456. Now, player 193 thinks he's being a little bit funny. Thinking he's really, really good for literally betraying our trust. He was one of our team. Well, he wasn't on our team. I don't remember him, but he was one of my friends after the red light, green light. And for the second game, we ended up losing him because we didn't have enough. Because the team wasn't big enough. But he said it was okay. And now after this vote, now we're on opposite teams. He's acting like a enemy. I tell him to watch his back. I tell him, you better pick that X button again. You better pick X. How dare you do this? You want to kill every single person here. You do realise that, right? Of course, the rest of that night goes pretty worrying. Everyone's looking at each other. After the first vote, I thought it was a simple mistake, but now this is kind of no reason to fight, no longer over a bottle. And now it's because of this. Let's do this then. Oh, look at what. Now everyone's looking at each other. And as my guys are probably, after realising the tracker wasn't really there, they're probably trying to find everyone over the place. Which they're probably doing, because they managed to hire a captain who apparently saved the detective. And ends up, trustworthy. A little bit suspicious, but trustworthy. And ends up, yeah. But of course, this random tennis guy seems to be the leader of Team O. And everyone's bullying him, and looks like some rivalries going on, which we're not going to talk about because this story is about me, not everyone else. But it does look like there are some stories going on with other people. But right now, I picked only one lad because I thought I would get the tracker. But now that I realise that I'm picking it, and it's the only thing I can do. Now, surprisingly, no fight breaks out for now, and move on to the next game because of the stupid O's. That's when I realised something. I'm gonna have to say it. Can't handle this anymore. As everyone's going right there, I don't have to say it anymore. My friends are trying to tell him we need to leave. That's when I try to tell him as well. I tell everyone we need to get out of here. I'll no longer be a bystander. We need to get out of here. Do you not understand that? I'm trying to save you all from getting shot. You know I'm not lying. You literally saw it for 2 games. Well, you saw it for the first game, but you know that you would have gotten shot if someone got hit. You know that. Okay, you know that. That's what I say. People think I'm like, that's it. I don't know if I'm going to have to admit it. I'm no longer going to be a secretive guy. Guys, listen free. The reason why I knew what to do with the first game, and I thought it was Dalgona, is because I've played these games before. I said I played these games before. 4 years back, alright? I played these games. I played Red Light, Green Light. So much people died. It was Dalgona. I don't know what happened, alright? But I'm telling you, the reason why I knew what happened in Red Light, Green Light, I'm not part of their team. I'm a returning winner. And I'm trying to get out of here. Of course, the O player. Now, the X players, of course, believe me. Because the O players say, ha! Trying to make excuses. Bro, if you won all that money, why you come back? You ran out of money already, so you want... What matter, man? Let people take a chance. If you really won all this money before, then why the heck and how? Yeah. Now, I don't tell them how, but I tell them. Because I'm not just like everyone else. Every other winner moves on with their life after. Yes, yeah. But I'm the first person. I'm ending these games. Okay? Whatever. Okay, listen there. Just to end this. One more game. Come on, one more game. Everyone's saying, let's play one last game. And then we'll leave. Then we should have enough money to cover most of our debt. So, because there's no choice anyways. The voting's over. O's already won. But the O players apparently say, after this third game, that everyone's going to leave. So, I just tell everyone, stay strong. And if we do good enough after this third game, we're all getting out of it. You heard him word. And that's not trustworthy. For the rest of that night, I felt like we had a chance. As they were trying to find the island or the ship, the little drama, I was just trying to get everyone out of here. We ended up making it to the Mingle. Childhood game where you have to form groups from hugging, only this time it's doors with more people. And we have to hope that we don't have, but this time, yeah, 4 rounds of this. Some people are scared, some villainous people are scared, but yeah, once again, it's not tug of war. It's a completely other game that's not related to it. God, they've changed it. I guess Red Light, Green Light's always there. Always, but maybe other games every single year are different. But either way, they're all going to be childlike games, so everyone's played a similar game before. Hopefully. And they get ready. After the introduction begins, and everyone get ready. Respect. Everyone spins around, but of course I managed to literally stand still because I'm just him. I'm not scared, even if it's a game I never played before. Everyone knows me. I'll step off, people push him. That's who the other plays. X's just trying to protect themselves. I'm like, songs. 7 players called out. Lights go off. Oh, come on, man, let's do this. Come on, we gotta get. Oh my god, don't do this right now. Let's get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Come on. No, it did say all less, so we were fine. But then they died. The door shut, and this person died. No! Well, it's way deader than 6 legs. Which is sad. God, dang it. More people died. I'm surprised with 6 legs, but looks like they died right now. Same thing happened. I tell my team, 4 players, guys. Come on, we got this. Okay. Come on, guys, we got this. We got to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Doors completely shut. We're safe. But we unfortunately had to sacrifice another person. But we would have died. Oh, I feel bad. This might be the most deadly game I've ever played so far. Four players once again. Let's do this. Get in. Get in, guys. Doors. 1, 2, 3, 4 once again. Someone ended up getting pushed from one of our teams. No, not again. This. Bro. The last match. Hopefully now we get to move. It was the last round of Mingle. And I realised, at least at the end, try your best, guys. At least we get to get out of here after, right? And once again, this cursed music, the fourth and final round of Mingle. Do again. Begin. 3 players. I tell my words. Player 392. I picked O again. Whatever. Get in, player 218. I reckon that's player 218. It's not sanguine. Anyways, yep, 218, my friend who kind of is mad at me, trying to stop these games, ended up surviving. We survived the 4th game. It was like the 3rd game. Mingle's over. Should be. Hoping it down to 1 player dies. Record. We win. Mingle. And I'm just scared to see what the next game is. But quite a lot of people actually died in this game. So, yeah. But at least Mingle's over. All the survivors vote again, and you know we're voting X. Just like everyone thought, we're voting X, remember? We're all getting out of here. Like promised. X wins. X is winning. Yeah, wait, what? That's what I realised. At first X was winning. I was winning again. Some people are going to their word, but most people, and some X's as well. Bro, we all promised. We'll all get out of here after the 3rd game. And O is winning again. Some O's not sticking to their word. Some X's betraying, and some O's sticking to their word. This is all going all over the place, and O is winning once again. We all promised, every single person in this room, every single player promised that they'd get out. And now it's betrayals, not sticking to the word. Honestly, some good, but O wins again. O wins once again. They lied just because they realised just because not enough players got eliminated. We don't want to die. Thank you for your money. I tell them, bro, guys, we promised. What's going on? You really think that? How pathetic. Listen, little boy. I play 145. You traitor. I'm sorry, Brandon. Well, Caddy, Brandon, whatever. I'm afraid it doesn't go that way anymore. What do you mean? Voting ends. O wins once again. We all get to go to the bathroom for a little bit, ready for the 4th game. Apparently the 4th game is going to be kind of intense. I don't go though. I'm like, I'm too sick. I can't believe that actually happened. What a betrayal. My only friend also joined in. All his votes were O. First O, didn't mind. Second O, kinda mad. This was the worst one yet. The second vote, I'm just disappointed. This one is the worst one. A group of people come, but most stay here. Seems quiet. That's when we hear some arguing. Random arguing going on. So I'm like, yo, hold on up. I'm gonna go see what's going on, and I'm probably gonna try to settle it. I realised they gave us forks. They want us to fight because they know something heating is going on. Start here. I hear it. Their bathroom timer going on. 30 seconds remain. Fighting. Luckily no one's got eliminated yet. Blood already going in. A brawl. A bathroom brawl goes on. People getting flung. I'm surprised no one's died yet. Almost 10 seconds left. And it looks like there might be elimination. First elimination. Second elimination. 2 people get eliminated. Get killed because of a brawl. 3rd person. But just before a 4th person could get eliminated, the bathroom fight comes to an end. And all the remaining survive. 3 players got eliminated just because they did a little bit of a brawl. I realise tonight that was only a tiny taste of what was going to happen tonight. Realising definitely going to be a big brawl once again. Just like before the third game, only this time actually after the third game, but oh well. I realised we have to be careful. I tell everyone, all the exes, we're all going to go to this frontman. After this lights out's gone, they're all going to be tired. And once they're tired, once the lights come back on, we're going to attack all those guards, take their weapons, and we're going to get out of here and kill every single guard, find the frontman in his little control room, which is right up there, capture him, find out why, find out the truth why he did this, and then end these games for good. This shall be the last little game, special game they shall get before it goes south for them. The lights turn off. I don't want to get involved. I hide. This time, like last time, there's no one to protect. I know what I'm doing. This is for player 202. I'm going to defeat Oni's demon brother Oni. For an hour. Players, of course, end up getting eliminated, as just like normal. The room skills is good. As more deaths come, and you think all these games will continue. A whole minute. This doesn't seem as deadly, but still deadly. Everyone, all our enemies. Players get eliminated. Unlucky players get eliminated because they did not find a safe spot, or they kind of lost a fight that they thought they could win. But once it goes south and you end up dying, that's the last thing you can actually do, as you will die if you expect. Player 101 tries to get me. Oh, no, leave me alone. I end up running. Oh no. Oh, and I got my team over here. The eliminated players get shown. That's when everyone gets a suit. Everyone, for some reason, ends up getting a suit. Don't know why, but everyone has a suit. Because apparently, tonight something's going to happen. But I'm not going to let that happen. Looks like the game organisers are going to make us play Russian roulette for an extra special game, because apparently not enough players got eliminated in that brawl. We'll fake our deaths. And just before, and when a guard comes to us, we end up attacking everyone. God. Once all the guards are gone, we're ready. We get all the recruitments and literally everyone, pretty much everyone. We take those suits off and say, we ain't giving up now. Back to our normal player outfits. Let's end these games for good. Don't care if it's the 1 hour long. We're ending these games. With everyone who survived lights out, all these games. The guard's dead. We're ready. The door breaks open because the emergency alarms, as the frontman realises, we're coming for you. I need leader. Didn't really help that I got attacked last night, but I don't care. All this way. If I can't end these games, then no one can. I'm the only player who came back, and I'm going to end these games. Everyone who wanted to come. I'm surprised that some O's wanted to come. Maybe they got forced to by some other O's, but now this shall be where they end. Calm and scary. Emergency, actually pretty lively music coming on. I've got a gun ready to fight. Kill a guard with the hell my team. Dead. We are not giving up. Not this time, and not ever. Dead end, dead end, dead end. No, I'm just getting a little confusing because literally, I only went to games here. The guards went everywhere, but and plus I got some people who haven't been here before. A player dies. Oh no. Careful. Blood stains. Player 153 body. Right there. Killing another person. Stealing everything we got. We head right up to here. Ready to fight you. You went to the wrong direction. And killing another guard. And I end up, guys, I'll go front. I'm the one who started this rebellion. I shall be the one who gets first. Dead. 2 guards already dead. Bring it on, others. Come on, careful. Gotta be careful. Retreat, retreat, retreat. I'm not scared. I might have low health, but I'm just gonna try my best to be as careful as I can. Don't go that way. We all split up. And I end up choosing the way to the control room while they make sure the facility stays sealed. I have to be careful, my health is low, and I cannot afford to lose now. Don't die, you lot. I cannot afford to die. Oh my god. It's so close. It's so far at the exact same time. But just when we reach the final area, the control room, the alarms come on, and we end up losing. Right where we thought we won it. Right where we thought it was all over. It wasn't. We weren't even close. We had 5 minutes left. That's when a betrayal happened. One of my teammates was working with the once again. One of my closest friends were a big part of these games. Only this time, instead of just being the reason why I won pretty much, it was the reason why we lost. The doors slammed closed. After guards came in, we could have done it. That's when most of my teammates are dead. Everyone in the rebellion died, except for me. And that one best friend, he apologised. Thing is, he apologised. Right when we were about to enter, a sabotage happened, so he ended up getting shot. The rebellion failed as soon as the door opened after a betrayal. It was supposed to happen. We got here, and they were supposed to kill the guards, and then we were about to go in. But once we found out they died, we were about to get ready to go in. That's when the rebellion happened. No! We lost. We might have gotten to the very end, but we ended up losing because of this betrayal, because apparently the games are still smarter than me. After everything we tried to do, after I won these games, I managed to get back to these games to stop them, and I almost did. Once I realised that we might actually not get out of here, I started the rebellion. And I got my best friend, I got one of my best friends, and he apologised for picking up. He apologised for it all. He just said he needed money, and he's sorry. But because of him, we weren't enough to finish this rebellion with a victory. This guy gets shot. That's what's being. I'm sorry. So sorry. This brings me to tears. As the frontman, Oni kills him. Tells me he's gonna kill me. But then, instead of me getting shot at him, he was actually helping him the entire time. This guy actually was the guy. The frontman was actually making sure this guy survived up until this point, knowing that I'd do something like this. And I fell right into the frontman's tricks. Already too late. He got shot. I tried to save him, but the frontman ended up walking away with a new officer and more guards. That's when guards came in, got me down. All I could do was scream his name. Once again, these games took away another thing of me. I got to the very end, just to be stabbed in the heart by this. And left there, right where it all happened. Right at the entrance of the control room, where it could have been the end. But they saved up until this moment to destroy me. I screamed, "No! No!" After this, they knocked me out. After this, I told them to let go of me. Let go of me! No longer fearing. I knocked them off. I turned the towards them. Run, but I ended up getting knocked. Anger. I ended up fighting one of the guards in anger. face. I got shot. They shot me. Now, they shot me in self-defense as I lunged for the guard. The guard that held my friend in place just to help the front man have a guaranteed shot on this guy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. The door opened. Guards ended up making sure that everything's fine as I got taken. The control room stayed good. They managed to protect it managed to end it just when we were about to go in. We didn't get to the place. We didn't get to the place we're trying to get to. As you can probably tell, guards came in. Made sure everything was running smoothly. Now that rebellion's ended, after I got shot, I was still alive. But just to make sure I wouldn't try anything, and they knocked me out. They healed all the guards that they could, and just replaced all the guards that were dead. I failed everyone. I got most people killed because I was guaranteed. I knew that I'd save everyone that came out. Just to kill them all, be the only survivor, almost die, and be sent back. Right where it all started. That cursed room. That was the end of my hope in stopping these games. I'm sorry. This is my fault. I am so sorry.